Welcome to Justice of Liberties, where the pursuit of liberty meets the power of self-empowerment. The scene is 1980s. The illusion of freedom. A bright morning in Washington, D.C., the newly elected President Ronald Reagan steps onto the podium, flashing a confident smile. Cameras flash, applause roar. Charismatic. Government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem. Cut to a group of men in tailored suits watching from a private club, sipping whiskey. A smirk spreads across their faces. The Great Deregulation. Under the guise of free markets and prosperity, Reaganomics slashes taxes for the elite, while deregulating industries and cutting social safety nets for the working class. Corporate consolidation accelerates, ensuring that a handful of megacorporations control food, water, energy, and communications. The prison industrial complex booms with the 1984 crime bill, ensuring a steady supply of low-cost labor under the guise of law enforcement. Key figure Henry Kissinger, advisor to presidents, global strategist, quote, "Control oil and you control nations, control food and you control the people." The WTO and IMF orchestrate global financial control, indebting third world nations into servitude. Cut to a satellite image, global trade routes light up in neon, invisible chains stretching across continents. Part 4, The New Digital Chains, 2000s, present day. Scene 1, the 2008 financial collapse. A dimly lit boardroom on Wall Street. Panic fills the air as men in suits discuss the impending collapse. If we go down, we take the entire system with us. They will bail us out. Cut to millions of Americans losing their homes while the banks are handed billions in bailouts. A mother sits in her car, her children asleep in the back seat. On the radio, a news anchor speaks. And in breaking news, the financial system has been deemed too big to fail. The collapse was not a failure, it was a heist. Millions lose homes, wealth, and jobs, while the banking elite consolidate more power. The Federal Reserve prints trillions, indebting future generations to keep the system afloat. The rise of digital currency begins, ushering in the next phase of enslavement. Part 5, the AI and biometric enslavement, the 2020s and beyond. Scene 2, 2020, the Great Reset. A private meeting at the World Economic Forum, Geneva. A figure in a suit leans forward, eyes cold. Klaus Schwab, founder. In the future, you will own nothing and you will be happy. Cut to a montage, pandemic lockdowns, supply chain disruptions, digital vaccine passports. Central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, emerge, ensuring every transaction is tracked and controlled. Biometric IDs become mandatory for access to services. The final phase of digital control is enacted. Social credit scores, where compliance dictates access to basic needs. Cut to a man in a small apartment. His digital wallet balance reads 0. A warning pops up, access denied. The final question. The chains are now invisible. The slaves defend the system, believing it keeps them safe. But a new resistance forms. Those who see the truth and refuse to comply. Final scene, a hacker discovers the truth. A dimly lit room. A hacker in a hoodie types furiously, pulling files from an encrypted database. The entire system is a trust. The people, they are the beneficiaries. The banks, they are just the trustees. The real power still belongs to us. He leans back, eyes wide. Closing line, the heist is still ongoing. The question is, will we wake up in time?